Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews.
Sorry.
Unless it's your first time, and you're all right.
Yeah.
Welcome. I'm not going to edit. We know me. I'm not an edit guy. What's up, Mike?
Hey, man. How's it going?
Good. Yeah, we got Mike from Nerd Sense. So yeah, we're going to hang out offline anyway. And then I was like, wait, this beer is relatively easy to get. I should see if he wants to grab one and do a review before we hang out offline. So that's how this recording ended up happening.
It takes very little to convince me to buy a bottle of Weihenstephaner.
Well, and then it's funny. I'll tease something that's coming. That randomly today I found out that you and a couple other buddies of ours are going to do a little comparison. I don't want to spoil everything, but with this one and another beer. So make sure you're on the lookout for that video, guys. But yeah, I'm super stoked. If you guys don't know, Mike from Nerd Sense, make sure you check them out. I'll add them so it's easy to find. And it's kind of funny too. We're recording this the day the video dropped, where you and Sean did the Treehouse Banana Green, right? It was green, right?
I think so.
It was, yeah, because you guys kept talking about green, like having a pineapple. Yeah, banana green. Anyway, all right, check out Nerd Sense. That's the short version. All right, so let's get into this. So you don't know this yet, Mike, but I did a video where I did non-US Mount Rushmore beers.
Okay.
And then I was like, wait, I should get those beers and then review them the following week. So that's why I was like, hey, if we can do it now, I can post it next week. And this is one of my top beers because I love Hefeweizen so much. So I'm going to mispronounce the name. Weihenstephaner, sure, something like that. Hefe Weissbier. It's 5.4% ABV, and I haven't had this in a long time, and I'm so excited. When was the last time you had that? Here, we can get it going. When was the last time you had it, Mike?
It's been a while, but like I think because it's just so easy to get, I don't think about it much.
Yep.
But every time I have it, it gets nuts. And usually if I buy them, I do buy a lot at once. So I'll drink a lot over the course of a couple of weeks. When I went to buy this again, well, you know this, didn't have it at the store I usually buy it. So
it's
instead,
so funny. You sent me the pictures, like all their other beers, and then a hole where this beer is supposed to be.
That's right. And so I bought the Cristal Weizen, which I like a lot. So I bought a few of those. So I will have those probably, often until they're gone.
All right. Man, you still had a little bit more head than me. I was like, man, I got a mic pour going. This is for people who don't know. Like Mike, when he pours a beer, there's going to be a head on it, But you had me. Well, now it looks pretty close.
Well, I kept pouring more.
and Mike's, yeah, that's true. And then Mike's got the totally proper glassware. I'm totally cheating. Don't judge me. It's just the glass for the style I had. So I'll keep it turned around, guys. So no hate mail. All right, man. Should we talk about the look of it?
Let's do it, man.
So probably yours on camera is closer to reality than mine.
I feel like there's something up with the iPad camera that just does this. Whenever we do videos, mine's always closer, no matter what room I'm in for some reason.
It's like when I hold it off camera to the light and then I look at yours, it's yellow, sunshiny, a little bit of orange in there, good carbonation.
Yeah, to me, it's almost like golden wheat fields,
Yes. Ooh, I like that. Yes.
It's just got that really lightly yellowed off-white color head. It's just beautiful. This is a stunning beer. If people don't know what this is, when they have it, they're in for something. I'm telling you right now. This is not a review. This is a love letter.
So it's so funny. So this is, of the four I picked for my Mount Rushmore, this is the third one I'm reviewing. Okay. And then I'll do the fourth one, obviously. And in the other two videos, that's what I said. I'm like, this is more love letter than beer review.
Oh, nice.
And I'm trying to do a beer review, but these beers I picked for a reason. They're so good.
Yep.
All right, let's get to the aroma, Mike.
Oh, let's do it, man.
It's just
What are you gonna say?
what what's this style supposed to smell like? This, like it's just this.
It's clove, it's banana, it's honey, it's baked bread, buttered baked bread, almost like toasty.
Yeah.
It is it's an experience, man.
Yes, it's a. I love that you said toasted bread because it does have like just a slight toasted caramelization note to it versus just like opening a loaf of white bread or something. No, you gotta get a little bit of caramelization on there. The banana and clove, always looking for that in this style. Totally easy to get. It's there. It's not like overpowering or weird. It's like how it should be. The honey thing, I wouldn't have thought of that, but I totally get what you're saying. And it's funny. Another one. Well, I guess at this point I don't have to like hide what was on my list because that video will be out. But I said honey for the Le Fin de Monde that I also put on the list.
Yeah.
And it because it's like it's sweet, but it's not just like sugary sweet. So it's like what kind of sweetness is it? And honey, if it's not caramel, if it's not butterscotch, like there's these things you can kind of quickly check. Honey makes a lot of sense here. I like that you said that. Thank you.
And it's only a kiss. This isn't a sweet beer, you know?
Yeah,
it's a kiss. It's just a little
too.
bit of little hint.
It's interesting too. Like, not that I would put an orange slice with this beer, but like you could see, like just this most subtle citrus, and you could see how like whether you wanted to like cut it with orange juice or like a squeeze of an orange, like it would work. Like it. I don't know what it is about it, but like it would work. I don't know.
And if you don't know what beer cocktails are, please try some because some are awesome.
Good call.
They're awesome.
That's a good point. Yeah. All right, should we get into it? I'm so excited. It's been a long time since I've had this beer. All right. Cheers, Mike. Wrong way.
Yeah.
I got to reiterate something you said. Like it has some of that sweetness, but it's not an overly sweet beer at all. God, this is good. I've been talking a lot. You start off.
I think I feel like I've been talking a lot.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it's your channel. I don't want to step on your toes.
No.
Yeah. For me, Kyle, you sort of said this earlier, but when someone says to me like, "Hey, so what is a Hefeweizen?" This is exactly what I'm describing to them. This beer here, I'm describing exactly what this beer is to me. It is. If I'm and the other thing with them, if someone says, "What's a Dunkelweizen?" I'm describing Weihenstephaner. If someone, it's almost the same way if someone says, like, "What's a Marzen?" I'm going to talk about Eyinger. It's just that's what to me, So, if you have an idea what a Hefeweizen is, that's what this is. It is nice. It's smooth. It's adequately carbonated. It's yeasty. You get those strong esters. It has all the flavors that we got on the nose. All of them I'm covering right through. It has just that hint of sweetness. It has that banana. It has that crackery note. It has like that toasted bread note. It is just beautiful.
Yes,
it's beautiful.
It is. It's exactly right that there are certain beers that if someone's like, what does that style taste like? What's an American Pale Ale taste like? By Sierra Nevada's Pale Ale. Like there's just there are some of these beers, and this is that beer unquestionably for Hefeweizens. I just again this love letter thing. I'm trying to do like a proper review, but it's just hard when it's giving you exactly what it should.
It's also hard when it's a beer you've had like 1,000 times, right?
True. I was hoping since I hadn't had it in a while, but which I guess is kind of foolish logic that I'd be able to review it more. But it's just more of like God, it's taking me back. Why has it been so long? Kind of like flagellation. It's like why have you waited this long to have this beer, man?
Yeah, it's something that I was actually good about having some in my fridge at all times because there's just an itch it scratches that other things just aren't going to scratch.
Yeah.
And the thing is too is I don't know if you noticed, Hefe Weissbiers aren't made by almost any breweries around here.
Yeah, it's
You know,
yeah. You don't see a lot of American breweries doing it, and if they do it, it's not always good.
no. And they usually do more of a Belgian style wit beer
Yeah.
if they're going to do it at all.
Which I mean, I love those beers too. Like I love Belgian wits a lot.
Same.
But it's not this. They are different styles, obviously. Um, yeah, it's interesting. The only thing I really have to add is going back to that citrus thing. I get the slightest lemon, then even less orange. But I do get both of them. But for me, it's actually lemon more than orange.
Yeah, I think that's kind of typical of the style too, and it's definitely typical of this. But one thing that I don't recall getting as much, but I am getting it stronger here. And you know, your palates mature and they change. I do get that lemon, but I do get that sort of orange zest. I think that's what you're getting, that little bit of orange. I don't recall getting that before. But man, like that note hits, it's just almost like a spurts of juice or just a spurts of, you know, it's a beautiful note. It's a beautiful note.
It kind of like, because when you open up or like you cut a lemon or you start peeling an orange over, like it releases those essential oils and everything.
Yep.
And like, or if you were to bite into it to get the peel going, like you do get some of the juice in this, but not too much pith, but definitely zest, definitely zestiness, you know. And it's kind of interesting. It's one of the things I've been trying to be mindful of in some of my reviews more recently is, you know, I say something like orange is a perfect example. Like this tastes like orange. There's a lot of different tastes when it comes to orange. Yes, is it more zesty, pithy, the juice? You know, does it smell like you just open up a carton of juice or you're walking the produce section? You know, like, so try to be a little bit more specific that way. And I think that really hits how this is with this beer. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah. It is a beer that just makes me smile. It just does.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
So
when you started the camera, my excitement I think was palpable because I was like, man, I can't wait to get into this one. And look what I did to this glass.
it just delivers. It just delivers everything promised. It gives you this again. It's just textbook without being boring. It's just textbook. This is what this style should taste like. Any closing thoughts, Mike, before we wrap this up?
I mean, I gave you everything I got, man.
Right?
Like
and I think we've done this beer justice. It's 80% love letter, 20% beer review.
There we go.
And that's what this deserves. All right, everyone. Again, so this is Mike from Nerd Sense. Make sure you check them out. I will add them probably in the title and the description box. So just make sure you hit them. I think last time I checked, we're at 799 subscribers. You just needed one more to reach 800.
Oh, jeez.
So if one of those people are watching that's not subscribed, you be that person, all right? Once you're done checking them out, make sure you check me out on Instagram and on Tap. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, cheers, Mike. Hey, I went the right way this time. Clink. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, Kyle. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming.